Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back to Ironclad RC. I'm Big B, okay? Today we're going to take a look at, review, unbox the TFL Mini Zonda, okay? The Mini Zonda, it's a twin. It's a twin cat, right? I've been wanting this boat for like 10 years, man. It's such a freaking awesome little boat, for real. So this package right here came all the way, like halfway across the world in like pretty much a week's time. It come from a little place called RC Boat Bits in Australia. RC Boat Bits, okay? RC Boat Bits. He sells some almost ready to run models. He actually has the largest selection of upgrade parts for Traxxas and Pro Boat models, right? He's got if you have a Pro Boat or a Traxxas, he's probably got an upgrade part for it, like hardware, struts, rudders, trim tabs, props. If you guys hadn't checked out RC Boat Bits by now, I highly recommend you guys go check them out. I'll have links in the description for this boat, and so we're going to do an unboxing here. I'm going to do a full, like pull it out, run it down, inside and out. Because like I said, this is something I've been wanting for a very long time. This is not a new model to the market, but RC Boat Bits carries them. And it's actually, it's always been, I'll say it like that, it's always been a hard boat to find here in the States, right? Always been tough to find one online until here recently. So we got a bag of like spare parts, or probably like our flex cable, rudder, boat stand type deal. So we'll look at that in a second. Let's take a look at the boat. Okay, so it's the fiberglass version. This is the cheapest way to get a ready to run twin motor RC boat, like a fast electric twin. Okay, this is the cheapest route right here, this twin catamaran. Mini Zonda, the Mini Z, that's what we'll call it, the Mini Z, okay? This is the cheapest route. It's an affordable twin, and it's a badass little boat. So you get two different colors to choose from in this fiberglass, almost ready to run Mini Zonda from RC Boat Bits. The red or the yellow, okay? The red one's mine. This is for one of my viewers. I'm actually ironcladding this boat out for him. I reinforced the tips, the tunnel, poured foam in it. I've done some other odd and ends, putting solid cables in, and basically what I do to this one, we'll be doing to that one. Right, full build on the channel, so subscribe, right, and or pick yourself up one of these bad to the bone little boats and build and run with me, right? Looks awesome. I like that yellow. I should have picked the yellow. Oh, so pretty. Oh, look what I found. An RC Boat Bit sticker. Come on. Got a couple of them. All right, so the length on this little sucker right here is 27 inches long. Come on, boy. Come on. 27-inch twin. 8 inches wide. 27 length, 8-inch wide, almost ready to run twin catamaran. Okay, a little peek at the inside. We'll get into that here in just a few minutes. Okay, so with the kit, you actually get a stand, TFL hobby stand. It's wood. I actually had to sand a little bit off the inside corners so I didn't have to like fight to get it on. It actually fit tight. It just had to kind of, you know what I'm saying, slightly modify it. So with the kit, you get a 93 millimeter long single pickup rudder. I just kind of fastened it on here so that you guys could see what it looks like on the boat. You actually get some hatch tape, which will definitely come in handy because this boat relies on hatch tape to keep the hatch on. Okay, you get your battery straps, which looks like a zip tie, reusable zip tie style battery strap. Okay, you get your steering rod, stainless steel, looks like a 1.5 millimeter stainless rod. Okay, may need to be cut to length slightly. You get your left. I want you to look. Okay. Oh, that scared me. That scared me. Two right hand props. Oh, that scared the mess out of me. But they are counter rotating. Okay, counter rotating props. Are they? Yeah. You got a left and a right. It scared the mess out of me. Then you have left and right hand threaded bullet nuts. Okay, with a Teflon spacer there. You get an antenna tube, which is kind of nice. This is an antenna mount, antenna tube. Kind of nice that they didn't install it on the boat because depending on your receiver, how big it is, depends on where you place it, right? So they give you the option for placement, whether you want to run your antenna up here or back here. That's kind of nice. Or you can not run an antenna altogether. Fiberglass holes, I get reception through them without an antenna or an antenna tube. You get your program instructions for the hobbywing Seaking 120s and some like step-by-step instructions to get your boat up and running. Okay. You also get some tools here. Okay, you get some Allen wrenches and a hex wrench, which is pretty nice. Okay, you also get some M3 threaded screws and a brass breakaway for the kick-up rudder. Okay, CNC kick-up rudder, single pickup. Basically a through-hole bellow here. You got your connector for your steering rod, 80 millimeter long low profile stingers. Okay, 4 millimeter shaft, 4 millimeter drive dog, and Teflon washer. We're going to follow the cooling into the boat. You get a Y splitter, or I guess this is more like a T splitter here. Okay, that splits the water. One side goes to the ESC, out the ESC to the motor, out the boat. Other side, same orientation, in the ESC to the motor, and then right out the boat with your CNC large water exits, large cooling tubes. Okay, hobbywing Seaking 120s. They got a little cat pack here, EC5 connector, right? 4 millimeter bullets. So this is a triple S 2960. Okay, 2200 kV 2960 size motor, water cooled. Okay, you got a 4 millimeter flex cable, 4 millimeter collet, a stuffing tube retainer, which if you have to adjust that, it's going to be extremely tough to get to. Everything looks like it's epoxied in the boat pretty good back there, like the drives, right? Stuffing tube. The drive actually has a little looks like a little carbon fiber backer plate there, which is nice to see. Everything is sitting on, I think this is fiberglass. Pretty sure this is like a fiberglass electronics tray, black fiberglass. Same with the battery tray itself. It's actually sitting on 4 standoffs here. Okay, pretty nice, pretty nice. It does have flotation. The flotation is packed into this boat. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's packed. That is what you want, right? That's gonna save this hull in a crash. Okay, yeah. So getting the batteries in here, you're probably gonna need to. I know you're gonna need to push this phone forward, right? Get it pushed forward so you can fit some packs in. Like I said, you need a servo, receiver, and your lipos. Your servo mount's pretty basic. Okay, 2 zip ties. You basically just kind of set your servo into that little recessed area, that cutout area. Zip, zip. You need a servo horn, and you're basically ready to roll. The bottom looks great. beautiful, beautiful work on this thing. The paint looks good. Okay, got my grubby fingers all over it. Here's a shot of your drives. Now this is a two-piece drive. That's very common on TFL boats. Two-piece drive, meaning you have a stub shaft and a flex cable. Both, it's two-piece. The flex cable has a square end, and then the drive, the stub shaft actually has a receiving square end. So in order to grease this boat up, right, you actually need to pull the drives. The stub shaft comes off with the drive, and then you actually put the drive back in once it's all greased. So you have to disassemble every time you grease the boat. I just threw the props on for you guys. I'm pretty sure it's outward spinning out the box, right? Outward spinning. Outward spinning props actually gives you stability in a straight and in a corner, like in and out of a corner. Outward actually kind of plants the boat. And then if you're looking for a faster setup, inward spinning propeller orientation may be the best option for like saw runs, high speed passes. Okay, I like the low profile stingers. I've run these before. They're not bad. These 80 millimeter long ones are not bad. Yeah, they're 80 millimeters long. They have a 3/16 version that's like 120 millimeters long, and I run into issues with those, but these are actually pretty boss. Now, if you keep the two-piece cable in, okay, cable stub shaft, you may need to make you a little tool similar to this to pull these barrels off, you know, before grease, every time you grease. So that might be a good tool that you have or make. Okay, I have some batteries here that I want to show you guys, or at least, you know, show you how they go in the boat, because it's kind of a tight fit in this little guy. Everything's tight. It's 8 inches wide, 27 inches long, twin, right? So everything's tight to get to. It's just part of it, right? So this is the biggest battery that I found will fit in here, like single battery, right? So what I'm planning on doing is running 3S and 3S for 6S operation. Okay, I got these 5000 G plus CNHLs. They're 70C 3S. I just made this harness. It's a series, so 3S and 3S makes 6S, and then it splits parallel to each speed control. Okay, Spectrum makes this one of these. You can get them. They're pretty common, right? But that's what you need to run 3S and 3S. You can run 6S and 6S, but I think your milliamp to fit a 6S battery in here, like just a brick battery, your milliamp's going to be so low that you may as well just run 2 3S packs, right? So this is 5000 6S split into 2, which is 2500 milliamp each side, right? And a 6S battery that fits in this boat is probably going to be in the 1300 milliamp range, if you can even find a 6S pack that fits. Okay, so you can also run like a little 2200, 3200, like 4S battery for each side. This is a 2200 4S. This is what I'm going to do for 4S operation, 4S and 4S, you know. That works, right? That works. So that's just a shy lower milliamp than the 5000s for each side, right? So this is how the battery fits in. Actually, let me give you a size real quick. So this is an exact size, and I kind of recommend this size 3S, like maximum 50 millimeters wide, narrower if possible, because this is the exact width of the sponson. 50 millimeters, 26, no thicker than 26. I'll show you why. And then I think it's 144 millimeters long. You could probably get a little bit longer one, but the reason I say no thicker than 26 is right here. You see this? That any thicker, you wouldn't be able to get it around this bend, right? Because you have to actually put it in sideways, twist it, and then, like I said, it's packed full of foam. Push it forward, and it kind of sets itself down in there, okay? I'm probably going to use the jam foam. I'm going to use jam foam for mine instead of trying to fumble around with those battery straps. I'm just going to put the jam foam in it. So the CG actually works out pretty good with these batteries. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Right there. Right. And then once I cut the foam, I just got this boat. We'll be doing all that later. I'll be able to push them forward a little bit to get the CG a little farther forward for like a saw pass. Okay, so those are the perfect size battery, right? And then you need, like I said, you need this right here. I'm probably going to cut these ESC wires a little bit short. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, because that's a lot of wire in this little boat. EC5s should be perfect for this, right? we got a gom of wires, but it's a small boat, and you're just gonna have to compact them in there. I wanted to check prop rotation. Okay, so it is outward spinning propellers. Okay, outward spinning out the box, right? The drive line sounds kind of dry, so we're gonna need to pull the drives, pull the drive dog, pull the stub shaft out, grease it, oil and grease the flex cable, and it'll sound good once we get that done, right? So I highly recommend you guys greasing the drive line before you run, okay? Like any almost ready to run boat, just go through, make sure all your screws are tight, check everything, Loctite everything, you know, check your collets. Well, you're going to grease it, so you just make sure you get them tight. They are reverse threaded collets, left and right threaded prop shafts here, okay? I think it's an awesome boat. I do. For $530, give or take, you can't really beat it, man. I mean, check it out. It's freaking pretty, man. It is, and it shouldn't take too much to get it on the water, right? I gotta do some wire consolidation. The hatchet want to sit down, but I think it's awesome. Thank you to RC Boat Bits for sending the model for me to review and test, show you guys. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, and I'll let you guys go. There's links in the description. We'll see you guys next time. If you want to run and build this boat with me, go check out RC Boat Bits and pick you one up. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching the review and unbox.